In today's video, we're coming back at you with 5 more props that you can use again and again to make more money in your smash cake photography. All right, everybody, my name is Daniel Traubman with SmashCake.com. Thank you so much for coming back. You guys have been supporting us in a very big way, and I love it. A lot of you are telling your friends, and they're showing up here on YouTube, and we are trending upward, and it's fantastic, and it's all because of you. So thank you guys so very much. Now, today's video is about 5 more props that we use again and again at our studio, but I do want to mention that today's props are not going to be free or super cheap. You're going to have to invest just a little bit. Now, we didn't go nuts with today's list. The most expensive thing is the number 5 item on today's list. It's $150. And I can tell you that that item specifically, I brought it into my studio. I used it twice in the first week that I had it and generated an income with it almost immediately. So everything on today's list is going to be a great investment for your studio. The first thing on today's list is probably the thing that I invested in first, and that is a wooden trunk. I love this prop because this prop fits so many different themes, whether it's an under the sea mermaid set, a pirate set, a rustic camping, shabby chic, you name it. It's there. It fits that need, and it sits in the background and takes up so much real estate and gives you wonderful texture and wonderful things to build on. You can stack props on top of it, getting elements higher in your frame. It's just such a versatile thing. And the beauty of it is you can literally fit the whole, you can open up the lid and then dump the whole set inside and you've got storage. It's kind of a twofer, really. Now, the mistake we made originally when we bought this thing, we bought the real deal. We went to an antique shop and bought a heavy, old, rusty with exposed nails and sharp edges. And, you know, that doesn't work for smash cakes. So my advice to everybody is pick up a trunk. You will not be sorry. But when you do, get a replica online. Go ahead and buy a replica. In fact, I'll list a couple of replicas down below in the comment section for you guys to check out. Because they're lighter weight, they don't have exposed nails. It's just not a hazard to the child you're photographing. So do yourself and your back a favor, pick up a replica. Number 2 on today's list is the Teepee Tent. Now this thing has, again, it's made me a lot of money, and I love the Teepee Tent because like the trunk that we mentioned earlier, it takes up a huge amount of real estate in the back of the frame, which means you need less props for your set. But unlike the trunk, well, it won't break your back. The thing packs up nice and tight and fits in a bag and fits right over your shoulder. So if you're a location shooter, this is probably a very, very good solution for you guys to create your on-location smash cake sets if you're working, say, at a park. Now, the extra thing that I love about this tent is that the kids will get inside of it and they will play peekaboo with you for 5 or 10 minutes. And not only does it put them in a great mood, but it gives you an amazing amount of fun images to sell to mom and dad later. So all in all, if you're going to invest in anything, especially if you're a location shooter, I would definitely look into investing in a tent. Number 3 on today's list is hay bales. Now, let's face it, fall babies happen. You're going to need some hay bales. If you're doing a farm set, a shabby chic set, a Halloween or Thanksgiving set, you're going to need hay bales. And they just look amazing in the back of the frame. They add color, they add texture and dimension to all of your pictures. And I absolutely love these things. Now, here's the thing with hay bales. Do not go buy yourself a real deal hay bale from a farm because those things are wicked massive, all right? They're meant to feed horses. What you want to do is get yourself a mini hay bale online. And that's pretty much for 2 reasons. Number 1, the mini hay bale that you buy online, it's going to, well, to be to scale. And it's going to fit the frame and it's not going to overshadow the baby. You'll actually be able to see that it's a stack of hay bales. Number 2, if you put a farm fresh hay bale in the back of your car will never be the same. I speak from experience. So avoid the hassle, avoid picking hay out of the back of your car for the next 10 years, and just get yourself the small ones that you buy online. You absolutely will not be sorry. Pick up, 6 of them, 3 on either side of your frame, and stack them up in those nice little pyramids, and your fall shoots are going to be amazing. Now, the next item on the list is a bit of a wild card, and I'm talking about fake concrete blocks. I did not know these existed, and I did not know that I actually would love them as much as I did until I brought them in. We were doing a construction themed set for a family that requested it, and I brought in these fake cinder blocks, and all of a sudden they started making an appearance in all of my other shoots because they have the look and they're fantastic. They are fun to build with, they stack easy, and they look like real cinder blocks. Now, the cool part about these blocks is that they're super, super safe. The kid can't hurt themselves on it. And what I like to do during a set is, even if I'm not doing a construction or an urban themed set, I have them off to the side. And whenever the children on my set kind of get cranky and they start to cry a little bit, what I do is I drag out these cinder blocks, I build a pyramid, and I let them run through and smash the crud out of that pyramid for a while. And it's a great game. It's a great way to improve their mood and get them back to creating smash cake images. So even when they're not being featured in the set, they oftentimes come up out of the basement and they serve a very functional purpose for me. So you will not be sorry if you hit that link in the description section and check these buggers out. Well, it looks like we've hit number 5. Thank you guys for watching all the way to this point, and I'm glad you did, because this is my favorite item on the list. But as promised, it is the most expensive. So let's talk about electric ride-on vehicles, right? You've seen them, the little Power Wheels, they're little trucks, little convertible cars that the kids, you plug them into the wall, the kids can drive them around the neighborhood. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen these everywhere, but have you seen them in a smash cake set? Right? We simply started using these because we needed a car. We were doing a mechanic set and we needed a black car to reside in the back of the frame. And so we bought one of these on kind of a lark. We weren't sure if we were going to like it. And come to find out, it is one of the best things that we've invested in a very, very long time. Now, let me go ahead and tell you what I mean by that. We bought this thing and it looks great in the back of a frame. It fit our theme tremendously and the parents absolutely loved it. And there is a certain amount of wow factor when they walk into a smash cake set and there's this gigantic car replica on set. It sends a very strong message to your client. But here's the cool part about these vehicles. Halfway through the shoot, when your child is maybe kind of running a little low on energy, you want to perk them back up. Well, you put this thing in the middle of the set and they come with remotes now, and you hand that remote to mom and dad. Now, what's happens there is you put the kid in the driver's seat and dad gets to drive the child around the set. Dad's having a blast. Mom's having a blast. That child, oh my God, is having a blast. You have not seen smiles like the smiles you're going to get from putting a child in an electric vehicle on your smash cake set. It is amazing. And the whole time you're snapping images of that amazing, that amazing smile on that child's face, and you are making more money. So that's why I really don't mind, investing the $150 in an electric vehicle, because I know I'm going to make it back. Congratulations, you guys. You've made it to the end of our video on the 5 more props that we use at our studio almost daily. Now, if there's something you want to see on the next list, like a prop idea, definitely hit the comment section below. Leave that idea down there and we'll consider it for the next video, because honestly, the more we all share as a community, the more we grow. I know. Hokey, but very, very true. The more we share, the more we grow. And if you want to see the videos that we're sharing on a weekly basis, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. And if you want to see some videos that we've already shared, well, check those guys out over there. So thank you guys again for watching today's video. My name is Daniel Troutman with thesmashcake.com, and I will see you guys next week.